Here is the latest at this hour. Talk about power outages. Over 266,000 power outages have been reported in Rhode Island. That's out of 480,000 customers. Heavy winds are knocking down wires and trees throughout the state of Rhode Island. 14 deaths have been reported, at least 9 caused by falling trees or car crashes into trees. The victims are as far south as Florida, all the way north up until Connecticut. And we've also learned today that Newport Pell and the Jamestown Verrazano bridges have been closed to commercial vehicles. That is, commercial vehicles only. And you can count on Eyewitness News to cover this story until it's over. Our Pinpoint Weather team is bringing you up-to-date information throughout the day. We have reporters all over the state of Rhode Island. And let's bring in Eyewitness News anchor Susan Roberts, who's been in Westerly all day. And Susan, it looks like the wind is picking up a little bit there.
That's right, Mike. This is the point where I was earlier when I was somewhat at a loss for words because the wind was whipping at such a powerful speed. We decided to get out our wind reader that we purchased at West Marine in Seekonk before we left town. And I think TJ Del Santo and Tony probably could argue with this, and rightfully so, but it's clocking speeds of about 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. It sure feels stronger than that right here. Now, if you can see behind me there where the waves are really white capping out there, that's where the sandbar is, and that's where they're breaking and coming in on this side. But on the opposite side of the lighthouse, Mike, maybe in our next shot we can show you, we can see the waves whipping over the shore over there, probably, I don't know, 6-8 feet from here it looks like. There's not a sandbar on that side to break them up. So obviously they're much more powerful whipping in, and that's where we're seeing a lot of people, you know, onlookers, sightseers venturing down there to the lighthouse just to see what they can see. It's obviously a lot more powerful than it was when we spoke to you about an hour ago. It's been off and on intermittent throughout the day.
You know, Susan,
but on the other side of me, I was just going to say on the other side of me, Mike, I was speaking with some residents earlier, and they tell me that this is the oldest continually operated carousel in the country. And so you see those little houses right there, those little cottages on the beach, but on the other side is the carousel. So they did take all those old, beautiful, I'm sure, antique carousel horses out of the carousel before the storm hit. So there's a little interesting point down here from Westerly. And I just sent a text message to Stephen Hartford, the town manager, and he tells me he's touring the area, and right now he has no new updates for me in terms of when they're going to lift that mandatory evacuation or exactly how bad the flooding is. But people who have been coming in and out of the neighborhood down here in Watch Hill tell me at some point during the day they did lose power.
You know, Susan, we can see from here that it's enormous what this storm is doing. How clear is it out there? Because it seems like you can see out pretty far.
Yeah, it's absolutely very clear. We're not having any rain or precipitation, and for the most part throughout the day we really haven't had it. I think we missed most of it because we got here around noon today, and probably most of it was coming in around 10 this morning or so when Irene actually hit. Is that right?
Yeah, and you can see the boat dock there. It seems like the waves are not crashing into it like it was about an hour and a half ago when we were talking to you.
No, everything is standing and seems to be in pretty good shape right now, but we expect that situation to possibly worsen throughout the day as the tide gets higher around 8 tonight. Okay, Eyewitness News anchor Susan Roberts reporting live from Westerly. In preparation for